Так.
Я красива?
Зеленая такая.
Зелена, я в військовому, вона, ну, хоча військова, я з Молею просто гуляла. А вона така в дирочку, смотри, вона в дирочку.
Ага. О, да, військова, так як уніформа, я бачу.
Да, і вона в дирочку, і туди воздух проходить, і не потієш.
Окей.
Okay. Should we translate it in English so that people would understand why I'm looking at that? Oh, by the way, I can see you even through this.
Yeah. So, нікого немає, бачиш? Тільки ти і я. Так
ну,
що...
Поки немає, можемо порозмовляти.
Та можемо порозмовляти колись.
Англійською. Ти трошки мене підтягнеш, бо я вже давним-давно не розмовляла англійською.
Да, підтягну. А ти мене підтягни українською, тому що якщо ти не в середовищі, мова зникає.
О, вірно. Більше того, ти була в російськомовному Суми, да? Російськомовне середовище.
Я в Сумах.
Ялта. Насправді це жах, що повбивати людей, тобто визволяти людей російськомовних, вбиваючи їх, ну саме російськомовних, бо самі україномовні, це був, мабуть, тільки західна частина України, да? І до них, а весь жах прийшовся, все визволення прийшлося саме на Харків, Суми. Це взагалі, ну, не зрозуміло, да. Ну, вірніше, все зрозуміло, просто що да. Якось те оправдувати, ну, взагалі вже немає сил і бажання, і це навіть вже не смішно. Тому у тебе немає цього. Я тобі скажу, до речі, Центральна Україна теж спілкувалася російською. Більше того, якщо мене виховував дідусь з бабусею, дідусь, який, тобто я народилась на Харківщині, яка розспілкувалася російською. Вона зараз така бойова, героїчна Харківщина. Я дуже пишаюся, що я з Чугуєва, яке ну, майже зрівняли з землею місто Чугуїв, так само, мабуть, як і твоє місце, де батьки жили і де ти сама жила.
Я не жила в Сумах, батьки переїхали туди, як я вже закінчила школу, поїхала в Росію.
А школу, сонечко, ти де закінчувала?
Я закінчувала в Ялті.
Ялті. Ну, те саме.
Ну, те саме, українська мова.
Україна проте розмовляла, спілкувалася російською, абсолютно весь Крим, навіть татарської там мало чули.
Ну, не було татарської взагалі.
Да,
поки був Радянський Союз, татарської мови не було взагалі, татар не було, не дозволяло їм повернутися. So. Hey, Brad! Thank you for joining us. We're oh my God. It's so not easy to jump from one language to another one. So this is my friend, Tetiana, and we were just talking about how it's not easy. For me, at least for me, it's not easy to jump from one language to another language. I'm looking for words, but so anyway.
Well, what? So, hi, Brett. I'm sending my hi from Ukraine, and we tried to speak with Alena, with Helen in Ukrainian, and it's not her, how to say,
Primary. Primary.
native language, because she used to live in cities that speaks Russians. And by the way, me too. And for now, nobody in Ukraine. Oh, probably there are some, but very very little amount of people in Ukraine actually want to speak Russian.
Nobody wants to speak Russian. Even here in America, Ukrainian people, we don't want to speak Russian at all. We
Yeah,
prefer to speak English or broken
or,
Ukrainian.
or Ukrainian. That's why it's very hard for Alena speak Ukrainian, because she probably used to learn it at school only.
No,
No?
no, I didn't learn it at school. At home, we were speaking Ukrainian and Polish, and then I learned Russian in school outside of our home, outside of my home, because
Okay.
my dad, he was like from Hust, which is West Ukraine, and my mom, they lived in East Ukraine, Dnipropetrovsk. So,
Mm. Old Dnieper spoke Russian.
of Russian, yes.
Spoke, yeah. And yeah, we're talking. If you're not in Sreda, if you're not surrounded, if you're not in environment of language that everybody speaks, it's kind of you losing your language, because we met with Alena in Alaska, and really, really blessed God, universe, everything that we did.
Okay, you don't want to speak Russian because you were forced in the Soviet era?
No, no, because now they killed all Russians. Cities, they just smash it to the ground, because they come to say we rescue, but in fact, they killed everything, right?
So what Tatiana is trying to say, that's not about being forced back in the time. It was a necessity to speak Russian because everything was the same like here in the United States. You can speak language, whatever language you want, you can speak at home, but if you want to get a good job, if you want to get a good education, you have to speak English, right? So the same was back in the USSR. There was 15 states united together, and people in
No, 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 no,
Kazakhstan.
no. 15 countries. They were not states. They
No,
were
they
countries.
were republics. So republics
Republics, okay, republics, but they are.
had states.
Oh, okay. That's. See, I kind of lost something. Understanding maybe.
There is no like translation word to word. You know what I mean? You can't say republic because it's different meaning in English. But anyway, 15 countries, 15 states were united together in one big empire, and which one finally collapsed. So,
So, in all countries, wanna be. Not all, but most the countries wanna be just by
independent.
themselves. Yeah, independent. By the way, we have in June, we had 24th of June, it was a Ukrainian Independence Day, and for some reason, you know what came to my mind?
What?
All independency go um, came through the fight, through the blood, through the war. All American, French, and Ukrainian.
Right, because yeah,
Yeah,
that's how
because
independence.
because there is always somebody who don't want to be independent, right?
Um, so there is Rodolfo, and he is asking you a question about. So did this not cause resentment among the people um, to learn Russian? Well, you just think about resentment. What are you talking about? Does it cause resentment among people in the United States to learn English? No, people wanted to learn Russian. People wanted to speak Russian because it
Oh,
was a
they
thing.
speak Russian. The Kiev speak Russian. Dnieper speak Russian. Kharkov speak Russian. Sumy speak Russian. Cherkasy, where I'm from, speak Russian. Spoke more Russian, but they don't want to do it now
Yeah.
because like against the rules, not rules, nobody actually bother what language you speak. This was a um, как это не Алена, подскажи, help me please.
Well, you
When
tell me what you
somebody twist the
can you tell me what you want to say so we will put it together in English.
um, я уже и по-русски не знаю. Пропаганда. Окей, пропаганда.
Propaganda.
Propaganda. They
Propaganda.
paid money, they get a lady, and she kind of like, I saw the video, I was laughing. I don't know. She goes like with the little carriage with the baby and saying, you know, Ukraine allow us to speak Russians if we're gonna pay. So if police will stop me some days and catch me to speak Russian, I just have $100 for them, and they will give me a ticket and let me speak Russian whole day. Another somebody was just making jokes, said, "Hey, you know what? I'm paying for whole week, and it's kind of cheaper. They have a discount for this." Uh, it's so funny for us because even now, half of Kiev, Dnieper, Cherkasy, Poltava, no, Sumy, Kharkov, it's Russian speaking cities. And they also, for now, they could not just learn language like that. Like I spent how many when I left America?
How many
Mm,
years since you
yeah, since I left US, maybe 6 or 7. So I start losing a little bit English because I do not speak.
you
Uh,
well, it was like 2016 then you leave,
yeah, yeah, exactly.
so it's almost 9 years. I mean, it's
Oh,
9 years.
oh my God, I'm so old. Yeah, anyway, everything is just absolutely lying, and we could speak any language we want in Ukraine. Trust me.
Hey, Gabe. We're just talking here. So there is my friend Tetiana, and we decided that we want to help each other. So I'm kind of losing Ukrainian, and she's losing English. So we decided to help each other, and so we're trying to have a conversation, and yeah. She's talking about then versus now, and
No, 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 no. It was always allowed. to speak any language you want. There is no such a problem like speak Russian language. There is never been, never. It's all propaganda. It's all bullshit. Sorry. I hope YouTube let me say that.
No, I would let you tell, say whatever you want.
Well, it's not a well. I hope. Anyway, it's absolutely bullshit.
So
Everybody speaks
what what
language.
what is bullshit again?
Propaganda that somebody cannot speak Russian in Ukraine.
Okay.
It
Okay.
is.
Okay.
Everybody could, uh, was, where, now can. We don't
So
want
yeah,
to.
like the whole deal about talking that poor Russian speaking people cannot speak Russian in Ukraine, it's a bullshit. That's what we're talking about. Okay,
Yeah,
you got it.
but
Yeah,
the
no more.
the government language, like in French, it's a French language. In France, it's a French language, right? If you want to get to work in US, you have to speak English. Yeah, I spent in US for 12 years, and yeah, I learned all language. More than that, I even published a book
Yeah,
in English.
yeah,
Um, so it's normal. I mean, if you come to Ukraine and you wanna get work in Ukraine, I'm pretty sure you have to know how to speak Ukrainian.
yeah. That's something what it should be. Like why people even not asking this question, then they go to France or Finland or any other country, that
Poland, yeah.
Poland, yeah. But for some reason, if you go to former Republic of the USSR, you're just assuming that, it's okay not to speak the language of the country.
Where are you now, man? Okay, I am in center part of Ukraine, very close to Kiev. My kids live in Kiev, and yeah, they are bombing us, and we are surviving, and we are start speaking Ukrainian more than Russian because of it.
Yeah, because of that, because
Because of that.
Russian troops and Russian military forces, they just destroying the country. They destroying not only um, like military objects, they destroying the civilian houses.
Mostly civilian. For some reason, yeah, they have this. But let we not talk about war. We're talking about language, right? And yeah, we decide. Can you tell me, Alona, how could we help each other? I will support your Ukrainian, and you could help me remind my English that I'm losing a little bit. Probably we could.
That
What?
it's only communication. I think that's when you are in environment, then you have to speak, then you have to talk, then that it will come back because you were speaking English just fine. It's just what, like 9 years it was not your primary use language, so that's why the same as me. Like when I was born, I was talking, like my parents, we were talking to me in Ukrainian. So, like 7 years of my life, I didn't speak any other language. And then, because my dad was in the military, we were moving around the country. So, we moved. And then I had to learn Russian. And then in Crimea, that's not much. Ukrainian language as we spoke before. So, and then on the top of that was my grandma who was trying to force German. So my brain was like a porridge. It was like porridge of different words coming together,
Yeah, but
which we
German
call
school.
surjik, right? So, and I remember very well. Then I was. Then I went to school. I went to college after school. So people in Russia, they were telling me, "Oh, I love your beautiful Southern accent." And I was like, "Bitch, what accent are you talking about?" But because my understanding was that I speak perfect Russian, right? But it was our hacking and
Yeah,
pronunciation of some words.
not
uh,
good, but good. Mm-hmm.
yeah, so the same like southern accent here in the United States. It was the same. So I was exercising trying to get rid of this accent.
But first of all, thank you. Gabe said, "Stay strong, Diana." Thank you. Yeah, we are become to be stronger. We were weak. We were scared to death. That's is not, but we're getting stronger. And thank you. We will stay strong. Thank you for all help, friends, government, everybody who helped Ukraine. And it's a lot of helping. But yeah, we're getting stronger and stronger, and more we believe. Alona, do you remember when it started? We say, well, Ukraine is done.
Yes, I remember.
Remember?
Yeah.
Day 3, 4 months, 3 months. We it was 3 winters without light, without electricity, without warmth, without. And for now,
Yeah.
Leonchik, I know we will survive. We will. We are stronger. We developing. We exercising. So thank you very much for that. And another one, what I try to what I would like to say about accent, because when I came to United States, also somebody, wow, you speak so well, you speak so well, you speak well, almost like a native, and blah blah blah. And Mike always say, oh hell no. Hell no, you're not. And I was kind of sad a little bit, but then I start learning why. Because when you speak some language, you develop some muscles in your
Articulate,
uh, excuse me,
articulation. You articulate.
articulation. Yeah, thank you. And do not develop others. But when you start speaking other language, you can develop other muscles, but you cannot make uh, undevelop the muscles that were developed. And also, everybody, I think, they hear differently.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they hear differently, and yes.
Yeah, and that's why you pronounce it differently. And it seems to me like if you will never have, absolutely clear other language than your native. Well, it's just my vision. Just because of no, physically, you cannot do it. Well, what do you think?
Well, I think Rodolfo is right. Like if if he like American go to Britain, United Kingdom, he will have an accent, a British accent. We can hear that even we were watching Harry Potter. For me, it was okay because in school we learned British version of English. But I remember, like for some of my friends, they were watching the movie and they had to turn on subtitles because it was a heavy British accent. So people were just like, "What? What did he say right now?" Oh, okay. So as soon as subtitles were on, people were just like, "Oh, I got it. Yes." um, and also, there is like even, you know Scotland or Irish accent, or going to Australia, that's also South Africa, right? It would be different accent, and it's still English.
Yeah,
So
and it's if you take absolutely other language, probably it's more difficult to uh, release from. So, Rudolph, what kind of accent you have? He said that he has an accent. And
he
I
just
wanna know.
Yeah, he just said, and he lived in California. He lost his Texas accent on
Ouch,
purpose. On
ouch.
purpose. Um, so two questions for you, Tatiana. What are you drinking? Are you drinking plum wine?
No, I'm drinking champagne, rose champagne.
Okay, so
Italian, by the way, Italian, very, very light and fruity. I can share it with you.
okay.
Can you
So
hear
I can taste it right right now. So plum
it?
wine.
Okay, language similar or Russian and
No, I want to
Ukrainian.
say that plum wine because Brett wants to know. We will move to next one. Plum wine. It's like nalipka.
Ah, no, no, no. This is from store, from nice store. Um, and But you know what? I got the plum wine, plum homemade wine. My husband, Victor, he made it. But I'm afraid if I'll put that plum wine, I will drink a whole bottle. But this one is kind of expensive. That's why I will just shoot myself.
Okay. Let's do next one.
Thank you for question.
Yeah. All right. So people want to know your opinion about a language similarity, Russian and Ukrainian. Are they the similar or totally two different languages?
Okay, the point is this all two these two languages came from different sources, different roots. That's why a lot of words and even meaning of some words are opposite or different. But first of all, 90 years of I would say occupation of Soviet occupation. The you know that like president or general secretary say, okay, since now this word will pronounce like this, and this word will mean like this. That's why a lot of words um, changed some pronunciation and writing rules and some meanings. There is some similarities. There is, but uh, I would say it two different languages. There's a lot of similarities between Ukrainian language and Polish. very, very many. So I'm not a linguistic. I, I'm a little bit kind of different type of person, but I hope I answered on your question. For example, the word "я люблю тебя", люблю, word люблю, I love you, love, люблю, love. In Russian language, love, I can love milk, I can love person, I can love колбасу, sausage. I can love everything, everything love. So in Ukrainian, I can люблю, любить sausage, люблю sausage, kind of like I can like friend, я люблю my friend. But if it's, for example, man for me, there is the word кохання, кохаю, я кохаю тебя. So there is some really different words. There is some similarity, but even what I would say, it's different type of languages because of construction of sentence. Like in English also, the first, well, I start writing books in English, okay, and every, English, like say ice or hero or Polina said so, blah blah blah. I am going to something, and I start keeping this I in Ukrainian, so translating in Ukrainian, and everybody say, "Oh my God, okay, I will, okay, I wash my face." So in Ukrainian, I don't need say my face, because if I wash or somebody else's face, can you understand? It's got a different structure of sentence. Same thing with Russian. Very many cases when I need restructure my sentence so that it would sound like Ukrainian, but not like copy of Russian. Okay, I hope I answered.
Okay. I think Ukrainian and Russian, it's something like we would compare Portuguese and Spanish. There is some similarities, but there is totally two different languages, and it also depends what part of country you are using the language. If you go into West Ukraine, it will be more words from Poland. There would be some words like using from even Germany, because it's Hungarian words involved in the Ukrainian language, because that's belong to west part of Ukraine. And
And
if
everybody is okay with that, right?
yeah, and that's
Absolutely.
why it's not like easy to understand if you go and talk to people who live in West Ukraine. If it's not like a what is it like academic language, if it's just a language that people talk around, you will have difficulties to understand West Ukrainian language. It's like it's not a dialect, but it's something I would say that's a different language, and it has different dialects. And I believe that Russian and Ukrainian, it's totally two different languages.
They have
Slavic.
different roots. Yeah, we find out finally. Well, I would say we accepted finally that they have two different roots.
Yeah, well. Slavic languages, Eastern Europe. I would say yes, that's more like Slavic languages because, like Polish, Czech, Slovakian, Yugoslavian, Serbs, and what else? A lot of countries in the Eastern Europe, we Ukrainian people can understand and like those languages, and Russian is totally different. And the funny part that Eastern Europe can understand Russian, but Russians cannot understand
No.
Eastern Europe. And it's,
Especially they could not say a few words like paляниця,
yeah, certain
for
words.
example, полуниця, paляниця.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what actually we're trying to talk today about Hram, and I was just waiting that somebody would ask me why I'm drinking champagne. I would tell you a good story to Russian.
Oh, you see, that's very close to Polish. Yes, it's very close to Polish, and that's why your Polish wife always tells you that she understands what's being said on TV in Ukrainian.
Hmm.
That's right. Yes, and the same like we can understand um, Polish, and it's just like there is a saying that I understand, але я не розмовляю. Um,
But I cannot talk.
yeah.
I can understand you, but I cannot respond you, yeah, or answer you. I cannot talk.
So probably your wife would say like, I розумім, але не в'єм. To, to,
But
it means that I understand, but I cannot speak. So
in
розумім, але
in
не в'єм.
Polish.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Acrylic, you mean like acrylic,
Cyrillic, Cyrillic.
Cyrillic, Cyrillic, right? That's
Yeah, the letters we write in Cyrillic, yes.
yeah, it's different alphabet. Yes,
Alphabet, yes. Ukrainian have E, Yi, H, G,
that
well,
that
just
sounds, but
more
yeah,
letters.
Cyrillic. Yeah,
Well, I have doubts about G and H. It's Cyrillic, like two similar but different sound letters.
yeah,
Maybe.
sound differently. Yeah, yeah. You see, well, Gabe, I didn't know that your wife is from Poland. That's so cool. You should have bring her one time to my live stream so we can talk. And is her accent is kind of the same like mine and Tatiana's accent, or is it a little bit different? So I'm wondering, is Polish accent in English, is it kind of the same or is it different? What you hear here, what you can hear.
Yeah, interesting. Well, I think every person has also kind of different twist of accent.
Yeah, but
Uh,
you still can distinguish, like you are from Eastern Europe, I can hear the
yeah,
Slavic accent, or you are from Germany, or it's still like you said, you develop different group of muscles, and that's why people can distinguish it.
yeah, I think so. Mhm. Yeah, I'm agree. I
So that's
agree.
why, but I want to hear like a native speaker. What do you think, Gabe? Is it sounds the same to you, or you think it's different? Okay, Tatiana, meet my friend Phantom. He is a tricky guy, and he is a friend. So, but he sometimes could be tricky. Like right now, he's trying to make a joke. He's saying, "Buy one get one free."
Great. Absolutely. I like it. I like all three.
Uh, Oh, that's funny. Much like US, people in Texas speak right. The rest of the US is messed up. I think people down the south they speak right, and the rest of US it's just messed up. Yes. Yeah.
Well, basically, yeah, except of like Russians want us to speak Russian. Nobody else really care what if even if I go to Lviv, which is western part, and I could not understand something, they will translate or explain me by hands, by showing, by whatever. But people very friendly, very open, some very they we like to laugh. We have a lot of nice Ukrainian, really Ukrainian jokes. So, but yeah, it would be much better. I think the world would be much better if you don't care which language we speak with each other.
Um, okay, so yes, Fenton, whatever makes you happy, you can be male, you can be female, you can be he, you can be she, you can be them, and it's fine. Whatever makes you happy, and that's
Well,
why
yeah, you sound very-
you're very welcome here. And okay, look at us. They call us beautiful young ladies, and they're just dropping. Here we go. Yay! Um, then you were in Berlin. The Soviet soldiers would laugh at my accent. Well, like
okay.
like I said, then I was pretty sure that I spoke perfect Russian, and then I was in Moscow. People were saying that they loved my beautiful Southern accent. So, like I said, it's just I think Europe doesn't give a shit about your accent as far as people can communicate with you. They never ask you where are you from. They just happy that you can communicate whatever language you choose, whatever words you use. Like then you were in France. What language did you speak? The language of love.
Okay, Fantan. I'm from Ukraine, actually, but we met with Alena in Alaska, US, and we spent 12 years together over there. So we're still friends. And now I am in Ukraine with my kids and grandkids. We're fighting together.
Okay, and actually, if you would look that on a like name of the stream, that would be a special guest, Tetiana. So she's my friend, and like I said, we met back in Alaska. It's been long time, like 20 2010, 29, whatever year it was, and she's in Ukraine. Yes, she is in Ukraine.
Okay, fight on. Thank you.
Yeah, entire world know about those two places. Yeah, that's.
Oh, what happened?
Nothing. He's just
Yoda.
Yoda. He's just being a talker. He likes to talk. He's expressing.
Зайчик такой.
He has his own accent. You see, he's talking. He's not just barking.
My little baby, I love. Oh, I have Malamute. I wrote a story. My baby, I love it. I wrote a story. If everybody could know that story in Alaska in 1925 when Huskies rescued city nom from diphtheria. I don't know diphtheria. The medic. Okay, from the dying from sickness. Um and because I used to be in Alaska, and we were snow machining with my ex-husband some days, and I saw the sleds with the guy and 12 dogs, and I was like, yeah, I knew that story about Balta, and but that story about Balta is not the real story, because when we stopped that guy with the 12 dogs and we were talking with him, I found out a lot of new knowledge. I mean, it was really another story. And if you would like to know that, you could see the movie called Togo. It's also not a true story. It's more like a Toga side story, because Balta and the Toga, they both, these two dogs, did a job, helped. I mean, they were heroes. If they would not do their jobs, nobody would survive in Nome. Yeah, and I wrote a story. Kinda kids book. Although it's interesting even for adults. But the point is that you can find out the truth only from the first source. That guy were so proud of two his puppies, because they were как сказать, grandkids of Togo. And I was surprised, why Togo? So it's all about Volta. And he explained to me the whole story. How was that in fact? That's why, not everything, but a lot of things. But back then, I made a kind of conclusion for myself. Hey, Tanya, stop. Make conclusions if you do not have information from first source. And then I found out about the Togo, and then I found out actually what happened, in fact, back then, and how that dogs rescued people. Hey, people killing each other and dogs rescued people is something weird. Anyway, look that Disney made about the same time I published my book. Disney made this movie Togo. So look at that about Alaska. So that place where I and Aliona we were met, and
Mhm.
we were there, and
Mhm.
we thought we're not really happy for some reason. But in
Oh
fact,
no, I
but
wasn't happy in Alaska.
I
No.
think we were.
Well, well, kind of, sort of. We were. It was different. So, but was it like truly happiness? No, because I would never ever. I have no desire to go back to Alaska
Well, me
because
too.
you see,
Me too. But I would go to meet Mary and her new house and spend about week, mostly 10 days over there. I would,
I
but
even
that's
want to
true.
go there for a couple of days because Yuri he wanted to go like fishing and show Caitlin the school and some whatever. I was like, you go. I have no desire. I paid my sins. I'm done. Checked. I don't want to go to Alaska.
No, Pantan, Aliona has longer hair than me, and Yeah, I kind of have a nowadays short type of hair.
Yeah.
Alaska is very cold. Not really very cold.
The right one, yeah.
It's different type of life, different style of life.
Fenton, are you asking for name of the channel? Because Tetiana, she has a channel.
I
She
have
does,
do not do streams. I have to learn how to do that.
yeah. You just need, I think, to stream. You have to get like 50 subscribers, and I think you have 50
I
subscribers.
I have I have more than
Yeah,
100.
yeah. So
Uh,
you can do streams, and you can do your own show, and you can talk about your books, and you can talk about whatever you want to talk about. And it shouldn't be only like in English. You can talk in Ukrainian, and I believe that so many people will follow you because just because.
well, I will try to learn. I was a little bit out of
Yeah,
out of
we all
pub-
we all
public.
have life
Yeah,
to live, and YouTube can wait, but eventually.
eventually maybe, and will shower you. You are subscribed on my channel, so
Her name is Tetiana.
Тетяна, українською Тетяна.
Okay. I think I should go to open my laptop so I can open your um I can open your channel and maybe I post the link.
Okay, okay, go do that, and I'll tell people why I'm drinking champagne today.
Okay.
Are you
Watch out!
interested? Why?
Not
So it's
Kiana.
maybe
Wait a second. I'm gonna type it. Fenton, wait for me, okay? Wait for
okay.
me. No, you can talk. You Tanya, you can talk and
Okay. So yesterday I was kind of a little bit sick, for, and this is kind of my treatment. And why I was sick yesterday, because before of that, the day before yesterday, we I live in a village, and my village name is Nechayivka. And the day before yesterday, when I got sick, we had khram. Do you know what khram is? I guess not. But what I try to tell you, my neighbors, our neighbors came to my place, and we had to celebrate khram. Khram, it's when the village was started, and the days before village usually was any village was started by building the church. And in Cherkasy region, where actually region Nechaivka is, this church is the oldest, and nobody knows exactly the year the church was built, but is some end of 18th century. It's a cool, very cool um, wood, built from wood church, and it's still there, and it's still in a good shape. And we have some ceremonies over there. So it was Khram. So we celebrated Khram. Well, probably as young as used to be. That's why I'm kind of a little was happy a little bit more than I should be with my neighbors. But we have such days, an old village. It's not a big village. It village inside of the forest, old naturally forest. I have mushrooms, borels, probably белые грибы, да, borels.
Yeah.
They grow in my yard,
Mhm.
and we have a river about 150 meters next to my yard, and it's beautiful, beautiful place. So we have had Hram and like kind of birthday of the village, and I have a guest, my neighbors, and we have a very good шашлыки, actually, как английскую,
That's how you say it. It's
shish
it's
kebab,
yeah.
grill, yeah. And yeah, I was happy probably a little bit more than I should be. Anyway, um, when I was in Alaska, I used to live in Anchorage, and I know there is a day when Anchorage were installed because I wrote the story, and the um, 49th of writers, the community, they published the book, journal, magazine,
Mm-hmm.
and they put my story in that magazine, and it was 100 years on acreage. Yeah, and I participated with the making this magazine by put my story. The story name was Beads. Uh, Everybody were laughing at that because it was kind of funny story. uh, but I don't remember the city would celebrate it. Probably they were, probably I don't know, but here, even little villages, they kind of celebrating the day of birth, kind of, yeah, and it's called Hram. Hram, it's like a castle, like I don't know, Alon, как
What do I say?
Hram, Hram, how to translate the word Hram?
There is no
Yes,
translation like a word. It's just you say, and it's a main building for the church. It's like the base for.
castle base.
It's a base. It's just like where the village starts, and people build that base.
Haram or Hram, Hram, a second, Fanton, second, Hram.
So I already explained them. Yeah. Yeah.
Ага. Він спрашивает, чи Харам, чи Храм, Храм. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I thought she's in Alaska. No, I'm in Ukraine.
Yeah. I got some, like some
Today is
explanations.
quiet. No shaheds, no rockets. Today is quiet and very, very dark.
Tanya, meet my friend, godfather, Aaron from Georgia. So he said exactly what we were looking for. Hram, kind of like Founders Day. You know?
Yeah,
That's right. Yes.
exactly.
That's
Right?
that's right. That's right. Yes. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, kind of. Exactly, kind of.
Exactly, kind of exactly.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you're talking about language. Hello.
Well, that's fine because people. I'm so happy, guys, that you are here. You're trying to understand. You're trying to build. The
Communication.
connection between what we're trying to say, and it's like what is obvious for us. You are just like, what the fuck is happening here? what those two are talking about. So we know what we're talking about. But
Yep.
thank you very much.
Yeah, I was writing a book, my book called My Angel, or in Ukrainian it has a different name, but it was very interesting story because when I wrote it in Russian, by the way, and then translated into English. And when I brought it to publisher said, "Oh no, American people will not be able to read it." And I said, "Well, why?" Well, because your translation it's not really readable. And then I hired the editor, Rebecca Goodrich. Absolutely great lady. I love her. She's something. she's care. She was care about every word, every sign, everything. I mean everything. But what interesting one day, and it was kind of really pretty dark already. I mean, in Alaska, dark at 4 o'clock. And she tried to be very, very kind, very balanced. But she called me and she said, "Well, excuse me that I called you so late, but I had to ask you." And I said, "What?" And she said, "Well, you're writing that your hero goes by building and see the light in the kitchen of his neighbor, and she decided to stop by, and she said, "Well, is that all right in Ukraine?" And I said, "Well, absolutely." Well, she you said that he was thinking, "Okay, I have a bad mood, and I see the windows light in the window in the kitchen and the neighbor, so we'll go and drink some vodka or something. Is that kind of normal?" And I said, "Absolutely." And she said, "Really?" And she said, then you have to explain. And I actually add probably another page explaining that all countries has different rules, and in United States it's maybe not okay, but in Ukraine, even at 12 o'clock at midnight, you can come knock at the door and say to your neighbor, "You know what, I feel bad." Well, and they will open a door, they will put something on the table, and they will support you. So different, you see, it just different
Just
vision,
different culture.
different culture, different vision, different exception of it. And then she said, "You know what I love that the most?" Then she said, well, she was thinking, and then she said, "Well, you know what? I would like to live in Ukraine." Yeah, it was kind of nice.
Are you allowed to smoke marijuana in Ukraine?
No,
No.
No, we do not allowed to smoke. Actually, nowadays when they were um, the rules very strict, but even we never been allowed to drive with any type of alcohol. I know in Alaska we could drink, a glass of beer or glass of wine or something. In Ukraine, no, no alcohol at all.
I think the whole Europe like that. There is no alcohol allowed.
Maybe I
Oh,
don't know.
bummer. That's what Aaron said. Oh, bummer. All right, there is another question for you, Tanya. Um, how do you survive in war? Food, job, normal life? Oh, tell us how you survive in a war.
Thank you for question. What I say, we are surviving. Food, well, we don't need much. We're sharing, if something. In my part, when I live, there is not much ruined. We have a normal day, normal work. Um, if somebody getting bombed, people go to help. My kids and grandkids live in Kiev. Uh, Before I was crying because my kids go to school, and then Syrian started, and kids go to underground, and I was crying, and it was so sorry for
Well,
kids, for all kids, not only my kids. What can they learn underground?
you mean they go into subway and
Special, there is subways or special under school they made already. It's
they
three
build it
years.
up? They build it
Yeah,
up?
3 years. There is already in Kherson, in Kharkov, there is school underground, whole school put underground
Okay.
because they don't care that there's on top and theater. There was a word kids. They put bomb over there. So that's why before. But you know what? For example, what I know, what I saw in Kiev, there is a bombing recently, very bad. 3 or 4 huge houses just smashed to the ground. But in the morning, people getting their asses and go to job by foot, by cars, by whatever. My daughter-in-law, she's a doctor. She cannot stay home. She goes to the building hospital where she's working that were smashed at night, and they go to the another building where the people, just apartment. They gave them a room to accept sick people, so the doctor could, как сказать,
Do
принять.
can do like office visit and this apartment.
Yeah, could accept the kids and sick people.
Mhm.
It was more difficult before. Now people, oh, you can get used to everything. It's very difficult, but I think uh, they put us together. We start helping each other more. People, безразличие, не знаю украинского слова. people care each other. People understand that next time it could be in their family, in their house. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. We start try not thinking about the what that could hurt you, but we're always ready, just always ready. And whatever happened, every morning, people getting up and go to work. That's
Mm-hmm.
how we're surviving. Um, One more things, when it happened, we all donate our money, because um, TV channel or some YouTube um, blogger, whatever. Like I'm looking Nevzorov, I'm looking Michael Naki, very nice guy. He lives in America. Rashkin reporter, whatever. They get in touch with the um, fighters, with the soldiers on the front line, and they need sometimes really, really, and like my son's cum friend, I don't know how to say, he was in the first line of
Brother-in-law.
that, and we su-
Brother-in-law.
supplied him. We donate every time when we feel bad. We donate everything. Every time we feel bad, we donate, donate, and this way, Ukraine start making um, a lot of very nice rockets, even soon, very soon.
Drones. Ukraine producing drones right now. It's the best
Yeah,
ever production.
yeah, and the point is, anyone, anyone developing when life put you in a hard situation. If you're all right, it's okay. You're getting up in the morning, you just la la la, coffee, blah blah blah. But when you are in a hard situation, you need to change yourself. You need to get in stronger. You need to get in smarter. You need to do something to get out of that bad situation. That's what now, I mean, 3 years, it's really, really long and very hard. But, well, guys, Ukrainians, you need to be smarter and make it faster. Difficult. Difficult because we um, надеялись, we hoped for world that put signs on the Budapest memorandum, when they promised this, well, 4 countries, if somebody will hit us, others will help. But even till now, well, I would not say that. There is some help, but it's not enough to stop war. And we are Ukrainian for now. We could see that we could all together, not only Ukraine. Ukraine is a small country, but altogether we could stop this. Well, if not, Ukraine should stop it by itself. By itself. I mean, even with this help, mostly talking. Anyway, we need to get stronger. If we want to survive, we need to get stronger. So we're getting stronger, and I hope other country would see, and now they're really interested by our weapons. Why? Because they checked on the fights. They checked. Not only, produce and it's put in the garage and it stays there. It checked in the fights. It checked in the but very, very bad that it checked by Ukrainians' blood. But you know what? We probably deserved it. Probably. And if we deserved, we will give as much blood as we need so that our kids, grandkids, and everybody else in the whole world would never know again such a scary thing like war. But yeah, see, we try to survive. We drink champagne if it's possible, because I don't know if tomorrow I will be able to. It's really, really quiet today, tonight. I mean,
Mm,
usually it's a bum bum.
okay.
А у меня не двигается. А, двигается. То я не двигаю.
Тут ты не двигаешь.
А мне надо двигать, да?
Yeah.
Я думала, оно само, оно не двигается.
No, it's going on its own. Yeah, it's fine.
А у меня нет.
Yeah. Okay.
Не было. 1, 2.
Oh, like when you were talking, the guys were talking, to each other, and the people were listening to you and reflecting what they were hearing, and like Aaron, he was saying that he remembered the time then it was back as a
Я
Cold War.
welcome.
So yeah, they were kind of talking about.
Well, I didn't share anything really, but if you were interested in that, so you're welcome.
Yeah, I think that Rodolfo, he is very interested in history of actually like a Soviet Union and Eastern Europe. So that's why he kind of stuck on my channel. So as soon as I find name of your channel, which it should be,
Тетиана Брукс, то ли одно слово, то ли через точку.
well, you see, I just need to look it up like to my subscriptions, and
А ты там в поиске.
I cannot do it on my laptop for some reason. Even you are in like I'm your subscriber, but I
Ага.
cannot do it
Ну,
because
давай.
давай ты.
I can send you. I find it. I'll send it to your channel.
Okay.
And you will put
Well,
it.
actually, you can put it right here
Well,
in the chat.
nice to meet you too, Brett. Nice to meet you all, guys. And if you
I found you. I found you. I
see,
found you. All right.
yeah, if you're interested in any question, you can ask Alona, and we can make Helen, and we
No,
could,
I just gonna put your share
yeah,
chat.
could make another. Yeah, we could ask a question, the subject, and we try to prepare a little bit more so that and we could make, or I can open my stream if I learn how to do that, or we'll do with Helen again.
How you
Okay?
control it.
Oh yeah, я так много сегодня. Copy and paste. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't
Алена,
know how
там
to
кто
do
у
it.
меня?
Oh,
This is mine, baby. My
yeah.
baby. Silva. Ты Silva? Иди до сюда. Oh, yeah, interesting. Oh, by the way, here, my angel. Ален, давай.
Yeah, the book. Yeah, your book. Trying to copy and gosh. Share channel. Hmm.
Hello, Kitty. Hello, hello. Yeah, this youngest one. I have three black ones, all rescued, and a big, nice baby Malamute, Alaskan Malamute Molly. Yes, that's my book, and you can buy it in the Amazon. They have a different cover, but you can buy and read it at Amazon. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So I posted your channel,
thank
and
you.
now you can work on your channel. So
Okay, I
something.
will try to learn how to do that because usually I was uh, writing it separately and then I put it. I never did live streams.
Right, you were just making like videos and
Yeah,
editing them, and
yeah,
yes,
and I will try to learn live streams and
yeah, it's
well,
actually very easy. All you need, like I said, just 50 subscribers, and then you can just go live. There is a little cross down the screen, the little cross, and you push that cross, and it will walk you through what to do. You
okay.
see, Brett already got your channel. He already subscribed to your channel.
Thank
So
you. Thank you. Okay, now I have to do that because I can I have to.
yeah,
Thank you.
and you can actually, you can do good work, just talking about your books, and you can just
Yeah,
do.
you just gave me a good idea because I was thinking, well, it would be nice to have some, English speaking people. And yeah, you're right. They could put, um,
They can give you really good input. It's not me. My English is, stuff.
yeah, I mean, they could translate it. Um,
They can help you. They can help you to get it better, and to put your thoughts in a good way. People can help you. People do it. Oops, oops. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. Okay, well, I think it was very cool. We almost made like 83 minutes. It's hour and a half, right?
Fast so quickly.
Yeah, time flies by, then you have good people and good friends. So, thank you for coming and joining my live stream. I appreciate it. So, like I said, okay, Fenton, yes. Um,
Okay, thanks, Elena, also, and I hope we'll see each other more often than
yeah.
because now we're so far away from each other. I miss you.
Yeah. So, Fenton, you want to ask me block of questions, or you want to ask Tetiana block of questions? Be specific. English is second language. Be specific. What do you want right now? Uh, Because I think I'm gonna start another stream, and maybe I wanna call you actually maybe tomorrow because I'll be off tomorrow, so we can talk more, or maybe we do streams. Be safe. Hope all is well with your friends and family during this terrible conflict.
Okay.
Brett
Thank you,
is
guys. Thank
yeah,
you.
Brett is very sweet. I like Brett a lot.
Yeah, your
He's from New
support.
Orleans. Can you believe it? He's from New Orleans.
You
Ой,
super very helpful, really energetically. Even a little nice warm word always helps. Well, then,
to Tetiana.
bye. See you soon.
To Tetiana, it's like Prosit, you know. Будьмо.
Do that.
That's
See you guys.
будьмо.
Yeah,
To
thank you. Bye
Тетяна.
bye.
Давай, Танюшечка, я тебя люблю.
І
Я
я
тебе
тебе.
кохаю.
Нормально вроді, нормально. Ні, кохаю, ти кохай тільки чоловіків, мене люби.
Тільки чоловіків? Окей, I'll be кохати тільки чоловіків. Окей, well, я тебя люблю, Танечка. Все,
І я
спасибо.
тебе люблю. Да. На зв'язочку, сонце.
Пока.
Давай, пока. Так, а як мені відключитися? Так.